Welcome to 35907 Southeast Calitan Loop in Snoqualmie. If you are the type of person who loves the outdoors and be surrounded by nature, this is gonna be the perfect fit for you. Now, behind me is a contemporary style with a terrace entrance, and one of the main features about this property is the rotunda that I can't wait to show you. Stay until the end because I'll be sharing with you two things every single home buyer in Snoqualmie needs to know to make a smooth transition into the community. Now, come follow me. Built by Crestview Homes, this contemporary two-story single-family residence has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a generous 3,450 square feet of living space. The main floor has an open concept, perfect for large gatherings. It has both family and living rooms. Personally, if I were in the market for a home, this property will be one of my first choices. The neighborhood is serene, as it sits deep in the heart of the forest and mountains. There is barely any disruptive commotion as you find in the settled urban areas. For a single-family residence, that's the kind of vibe I like to gravitate towards. Not only the property conveys pride of ownership in its craftsmanship, it was built to last and accommodates a growing household, or if you have guests staying overnight, you won't be compromised for space. We're the type of people at home that tend to have regular guests. A good chunk of them come unannounced. And one of the main things about this floor plan is the separation between the living room and the family room by a partition wall, so that when you're letting people in your home and you don't have a quite presentable family room and you don't want them to see exactly what's going on, you know, having this set up is going to do it all day long, right next to the cozy fireplace with the mantle and beautifully handcrafted woodwork, soaring high ceilings, and we come across this easy transition into the formal dining area where you can easily fit an 8 or 10-seater table. The other part too that really caught my eye is the two-tone wall, which makes a great contrast with the refinished hardwood floors. And this is real hardwood. It's not the thing that you nowadays see in the brand new construction homes. This is about 3/4-inch oak hardwood, which has been beautifully redone and brings a ton of freshness into the main entrance of the property. Now, behind these walls, there is an office den. Now, this office den is a flex room. It can be converted into a bedroom. We're missing the closet here, right? But you have plenty of natural light coming from the east. You have the same 9 feet high ceilings as you have throughout the main flooring, beautifully decorated, preserving the wainscoting that we have throughout the main living area. So if you are in that time of the day where you're catching up with phone calls or catching up with work or meetings, this definitely would make a great setting. You have a door with a great glass pane. Let's go into another special place in the house, which is this bar, where you can prep your charcuterie and have your wine trays ready for your guests. As we continue the tour, we have this massive island. It's a 4x4 with a granite countertop, and there is plenty of storage. You know, I don't know about you, but I have lots of silverware. And having all this cabinet space, it helps out with that decluttering. There are over 30 cabinets in this kitchen setup. The stainless steel appliances with a commercial grade vent hood, along with a 2-door refrigerator with sub-zero temperatures, and a very decent and spacious walk-in pantry with lots of shelving for all your dry fruit, your seasoning, your cereal, you name it. And when it comes to the evening time, these warm lights flowing through the drop pendant will create a very warm and cozy atmosphere. And now we are flowing towards the family room. There is this openness, and on top of that, you have the mountain vistas. You can see a Snoqualmie Ridge, and you can also see from here the golf course, a cozy fireplace. And as soon as I sit here, the one thing that comes to mind is peace of mind. This is an area of the property where we can just sit down, relax, and have a good conversation with your loved ones. We have a newly built deck, and as I'm walking over the end of the deck, this really is out of this world. You have absolutely amazing views of the ridge. In the evening time, we can go over and spend quality time with great friends and family, light up these fire logs and burn s'mores under the shade of the gazebo. Now, as we are walking up the second level, I'm helping myself here with this beautifully crafted handrail and the metal spindles. Though the first thing that really strikes you is this beautiful rotunda with all the natural light that will come in from the skylight. You have a ledge where you can place all sorts of decorative pieces. And this is the area that really connects everything in this second floor. So on my left, we have the primary bedroom, and on my right, we have the media center. And right behind me, we have all the bedrooms. We have a total of 4 bedrooms upstairs, plus the media center. And so, come on, let's follow me, the media center. We have this huge sectional. If you're the type of person that enjoys a movie night, then this will definitely be that place. You already have your built-in speakers along with this niche that can be served as a seating space, or even you can use this setup as a gaming area. And we have plenty of natural light coming from the east side of the property. Let's go over to the primary suite. As soon as we open the French doors, we have this wonderful coffered ceiling, bringing an extra touch of elegance with the crown molding on top. The views are not missed at any point throughout the entire property. You have unobstructed vistas of the ridge through the second floor, and also the space in the primary suite is massive. Across the king-size bed, there is this seating area, which can also be converted into a workstation if you want to maximize the space around the house. As we are heading now into the primary bathroom, 2 vanities facing each other with a beautiful light fixture along with the chrome valves. And behind me is the tub, a beautifully decorated as well with the valves and the vistas, which we won't miss from east to west. As far as the other goodies in this bathroom, you have 2 shower heads with a newly installed glass door, which brings a lot of brightness, especially in clear days like this. The community is very attractive for those wanting an escape from the hustle and bustle of the city, yet within a 30-minute drive from Seattle. You'll find wide roads with trees lining each side. It feels like a famous movie scene. The main attraction in this neighborhood is the club at Snoqualmie Ridge, which has an enormous golf course. They also have a swimming pool, which hosts several aquatic programs. Here are the 2 things you have to keep in mind when making a transition into moving in the Snoqualmie area. The first thing is that the majority of the occupations in the area are going to be in the management and the tech field. And so therefore, the average income for households is going to be in the $160,000. And this leads into the sales price on a property averaging about $1.1 million. Since you'll need a jumbo loan or non-conforming loan, you'll require at least a 20% down payment to break into homeownership in the community. There are certain lenders that will loan you money with a 5 or 10% down. You have to keep in mind the lower the down payment, the higher the interest rate, and so therefore, the higher your mortgage payment. The second thing to keep in mind is that there is limited public transportation. And so if you work in Seattle or in Bellevue, you'll be dependent on a car. This place has it all. Elegance, large open spaces, mountain vistas, nature all around you, and beautiful accommodations within walking distance. I would love to know if you see yourself living in this property. Let me know in the comments below. If you wish to have a confidential consultation with me, do not hesitate to reach out. If this is your first time on the channel and want to see the best content on what it's like to live in Seattle, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.